Alrighty, hello everybody. We are live. It's going to be a short stream today, probably for the weekend. Only going to get a couple of short streams in here. We got some real life stuff going on with me starting a new job on Monday, and then just with the holidays and stuff, but still want to stream in a little bit. Really been enjoying Guild Wars 2. I think for the next couple days with having short streams, we're not going to dive into the main character. I kind of want to just dabble in some of these other alts that I have and see what they're looking like. So I think that's what we're going to do, is just play, because I'm only going to be streaming for like an hour or so. So I think I'm just going to try an hour of each character, see how far we get, see what the story's like, see what the character feels like, and try some of those things. So that's what we're going to do. That's kind of the plan for the weekend, unless things change. But we'll see where that ends up. Okay, so we've got our Char warrior here. Seeing what we can do with that. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Okay, sorry. All right, let's get back at it here. Okay, what do we got here? Just in time, soldier, the ghost army's been bashing that gate for weeks. They finally broken through. Fight your way to the front and report to Centurion Chrisknife? Christknife? Alright, for the Legion. So what do we got here? Mending, remove conditions, and heal yourself. And sever artery. Bleed your foe with a slash. Bleed your foe with a gash. Cripple your foe with a precise slash. Okay, so it's a 3-part combo is what it looks like. Oh, nope. Where are you at? Where are you at? You're getting banned. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I'm close. I don't want to time you out. I want to ban you. I'll have to look at stream elements again. So let's see if this okay, so 1. Oh. It just dies. 3? Okay. So it looks like a 3-part combo, maybe. Oh, okay. Yep. Zoom out. Beautiful. Ghostbuster. Bit rate's a little rough. Not dropping any frames, that's okay. So I can die fighting. That's very funny. I like that.
I need your help, soldier. Tribune Brimstone has ordered me to the crypt. To turn up to make it.
What's so important that the Blood Legion Tribune is there?
Ghost of Tiberitan is far more powerful than we thought. His army just broke through our defenses. Ritlock's about to fight him head on. If he succeeds, it'll be weeks before the Ghost reforms, and we can rebuild our perimeter.
On my way.
Okay. Get to the crypt gate. Where's their ability to run faster, man? Because I saw one char the other day that was just schmoving. Might be a class thing, not necessarily a race thing. I want to make sure. Okay. Join up with Redlock Brimstone's unit. Yeah. Okay, so I assume this is a 3-part combo because even the icon changes. Ghost waves defeated. 0 of 4. Okay, okay. Destroy the ghostly duke. Why does it look like it's doing AoE? Number of targets, so I can hit up to 3 targets with this. Okay, so there is built-in AoE. That's nice. Fantastic. Oh, what is this? Okay, so we just get to attack it again. Alright, nice and easy.
I heard what you did down in that crypt, soldier. Impressive.
Thank you.
Tribune Brimstone was calling the shots. I just did my job.
Don't sell yourself short. You were part of the team that took down Baradin and stopped the ghost assault.
Yep, I did.
Smokestead is safe now, and you helped make it that way. People are still on edge, though. It'd help if they saw someone like you making the rounds, lending a hand. The quicker we get this place squared away, the sooner the legions can get back to business. You can help. I'd rather have volunteers. But if I have to issue an order, I will.
That won't be necessary, Legionnaire. I hereby volunteer.
Alright. Okay, so we got a short sword. Great. So let's do this. Can I dual wield? No, you can't dual wield until a certain level, I think. Yeah, I can. Okay, so that's is this a sword, either hand, sword, either hand. Okay, cool. Let's see. How are you liking Guild Wars 2? Really liking it. It's been a lot of fun. Getting a little bit more familiar with how the game works and things like that. So, just taking it, day at a time, getting going, seeing how I like each class and everything. So this is the first time I've played the second class. So it'll be interesting to see how Warrior plays out and kind of what that looks like. Okay, so we got our hero panel, stat increases, and skill 2 unlock. So we have Savage Leap. Lunge at your foe and strike them with your sword. Now, do I have to have a target? Or can I just... Cool, okay, so we can just hit 2. That's nice. Oh, hold on, let's talk to this scout.
Smokestead lies outside the Black Citadel on land we took back from the humans. It's our base of operations for further expansion into this region. We're pressing east and north, facing resistance from the Flame Legion and an infestation of Ascalonian ghosts. The legions need every soldier to do his or her part.
So, let me get this straight. The humans and the Char are at war over territory. Yeah, Takamori, man, I've been power leveling, baby. Been power leveling. We I don't have a whole lot of time to stream today. We got stuff going on, so I kind of just want to start testing out some of these other classes and races and seeing kind of what they're like. So I figured I would just jump on the warrior because I only got like an hour or so, hour and a half, something like that. So I figured I'd jump on, see what the warrior's like, see kind of what the Char area is like, and just kind of take a break from the zone completion stuff that we've been doing. So yeah, I probably should have changed the title because I made the decision to play this character after I had set up everything, and was just like, I'll leave it alone. Okay. Squish spiders and their eggs. I love that this is an AoE button. Very fun, pretty different feel from Necro. Yeah, already very drastically different. I love that my initial ability 1 has it's a 3-step ability, and it has a built-in AoE, so that's really nice. So I like those kinds of things. Applying conditions, cool. All right, love that. Why do I feel like that email's the one I've been waiting for? If I get a text, I'm pretty sure that's the same one. Oh, okay, so there's that. Alright, we leveled up. We love to see it. Completing Renown Hearts. Oh, completely forgot that there was a mob there. Alright. Hit that. What does 3 give us? Final thrust. Strike your foe with a final powerful thrust that does extra damage and inflicts bleeding against foes below health threshold, which is 100. Bleeding against low health foes. What is the threshold? Oh, health threshold 50%. Okay, so half health, more damage. Thanks for your help. Now I can actually walk through my barn without getting a face full of spiderweb. If you're ever looking for something to do, you're welcome at my ranch. Okie dokie. So we'll do that. Okay. Inventory, PvP, and my bag. So we'll equip that there. Put that away. Weapon 3 skill unlocked, banking, and points of interest. Okay. Like all currencies, karma is account-wide. That's a good thing. That's real nice. So the interesting thing is that all currencies are account-wide. Of course it is. Of course. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Why did they do this? Naturally. Okay. Alright, so we'll do that later. If they go into your wallet, they are account-wide. That is the little button on the bottom left side of your inventory screen. Wallet. Okay, so hell is going on out there, man? Okay, so karma, spirit shards, which I still don't know what these are because I've not talked to the lady or the guy at the Lion's Arch Mystic Forge. I've not talked to that person, so I still don't know what those do. Laurels, which you can get stuff from. Transportation charges to change your stuff. Astral Acclaim, earned by completing wizard objectives in the Wizard's Vault. Spend to purchase rewards from the Astral Rewards. Oh, I didn't even know I was doing that. Gems, which is the real life currency stuff. Guild commendations, no part of the guild yet. Okay, there are so many currencies. You won't need to worry spirit shards until 80. Used in advanced crafting like legendaries. Okay, cool. So we'll just keep stacking those up then. That's great. There's so many currencies. Holy moly. Okay. Alright, so that's good. We will do that. Alright, so there's that. Alright. Let's grab this hero challenge. Raise your weapon. Yep. Let's do it. Oop. I was out of range. Oh, sir, that's rude. Charging. Alright. Big finish. Ooh, did like 15% damage. My goodness. Yo, what's up, Waffles? How's it going, man? How was raid last night? Fire cannons, okay. Booyah. Booyah. Went well. Had to bail on the last one. Ooh, that's crazy. But cleared 3 raids in 2 hours. Oh, that's really good. Okay, never mind. Not I thought that was all for one raid. I didn't know you guys did multiple raids in one night. That's awesome. So 3 raids, 2 hours, but had to bail on the last one. That's cool though, man. Glad it all went well. There's something over here I gotta kill. Let's go do that. Where'd he go? Okay. Oh, no. I didn't get down there in time. Rough. Jumped off the edge and everything. I was hoping that my Savage Leap would charge into him. It didn't work that well. Wanted to stay up and clear the next one I could, but mental. Oh, dude, yeah. When you're in raid for that long, at some point it's just like I'm just done. I'm just done. Especially if it's like a new raid or a difficult raid and you're stuck on like one boss or one fight. Like, then it gets to be even worse and it's just like, ugh, my brain. Oh, these were the first 4 wings of raids, so supposed to be pretty easy and as an experienced group. Gotcha. So the first 4 wings of raids. So so raids in this game, is it like a WoW style where it's a bunch of trash and then a boss and then a bunch more trash and another boss? Or is it like 14 style where it's like you go in and it's one boss and there's no trash? Or is it something completely different? Those are just the 2 that I'm most familiar with, WoW style. Okay, so raids are WoW style where there's trash and stuff, and then strikes are FF14 style. Okay, that's really cool that they have both. The fact that you can have both styles is awesome. Because sometimes WoW style gets really old really quick because I'm not a huge fan of all the trash and nonsense. So I kind of like that they have strikes where you can just go in and get a boss. Okay, this end game is sounding more and more appetizing. I'm liking it. Oh, wait. There's a point of interest. There we go. Guild Wars 2 tries not to waste your time with trash clearing though. Like, wow, even the raids are not as annoying and long as some of the WoW raids. Okay, that's good to know. That's really good to know that even their raids aren't like WoW level. What did I just get that I got that much XP? Okay. Also 10 players instead of 20 to 40. Okay, nice. I like the 10-man raid. I like the 10-man. That's nice. Strikes. What are strikes? Is that also 10-man, or is it like strikes or raids with just one boss? Also 10-man. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, this end game sounded really interesting. I'm liking it. I'm liking that. I like that they give you the option. And it's only 10 players. You don't have to have 20 like you do for Mythic Raid. Because sometimes that's the hardest part, man. Is getting 20 like-minded people to be like, yeah, let's go bash our head into this boss for 200, 300 attempts. You know what I mean? Sometimes that can be a little difficult. Defeat the Flame Legion, deactivate unexploded mortar shells. Alright, we'll do that right there. Oh, he just popped up out of a shell. Get him. Ooh. Dude, warrior pumps. You have convergences, which are instanced group content. They're up to 50 players. Okay. Okay. Interesting. But those sound more like a flex raid where you can have less people, but you can do up to 50. And some of the open world metas like Dragon's Inn and Inner Nios are kind of like a raid. Okay. Okay. There's definitely a lot of content at the end game, it sounds like, that gives players a lot of different versatility and options on what they kind of want to do. I'm liking the sound of that. They sort of scale. It can be wonky. You won't clear most convergences with like 5 to 10 players. Okay. So it's meant to be larger scale content. So it could kind of be like something that we did last night with that Triple Trouble, where if you get two groups that are, you know, we'll say 20 apiece, or, you know, even 15 apiece at 30, then you're like, okay, let's find a third group, and they have like 10 people, because they do like strikes or raids. Then you can be like, okay, well, we have like 40 people, we could probably do this convergent. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Ooh, one shot that bad boy. Get out of here. These mortar shells are everywhere. Triple Trouble especially, because all three bosses require player coordination. Cleared convergences with 30 people who really knew what they were doing. Also failed some with 50 that were clueless. Okay. Okay. I like that they give you some flexibility. They understand that, you know, sometimes it's difficult to get those players together, but they still let it scale a little bit. And you can have good groups that can do it with less, and bad groups that can't do it. Okay. Yeah, so convergences, strikes, and the raids are definitely definitely trying those. They also have challenge modes where you better have everyone know what's going on. Okay, alright. So kind of like heroic or savage, mythic levels. Okay, I like that. Thanks to your help at the armory, we'll soon be ready to fire the old place up. If you hadn't taken care of those mortar shells and pesky flint. Sir, I'm reading. You are rude. It's very rude of you. Low-key AFK'd first Soto Convergence challenge mode, and we got second place on the global leaderboard. Interesting. So it sounds like maybe a lot of players don't interact with that. Ooh, new profession skill unlocked. Okay. We'll get that. And rally. Cool. So we can get downed. Ooh, that's what I need, the offhand weapon. I need one more level. I need that offhand, boys. I need it. I need it. I thought I just got another. Oh no, that's my profession skill. I'm dumb. Okay, so immobilize your foes with a flurry of bleeding strikes. Effect increases with adrenaline level. Is this okay? This is adrenaline, so it's kind of like rage for WoW Warrior. Okay, let's see real quick. Actually, yeah, equipment. Okay, I can't get to my hero build yet. Yeah, that's the main reason to join a guild is guilds organize that kind of stuff. Okay, that makes sense. That's very guild activity. Raid LFG, not really a thing. Fractals beyond tier 1, not really a thing. Okay. Interesting. A lot of that I should start to understand once I actually get my Necro to 80 and kind of start to get into the flow of things. Okay, where are we? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We got that, we got that, we got that. Okay, so I need to come back down here, grab that. So we'll do this on the way. Boom, come out here. Okay. So we're just gonna serpentine throughout this. Do pug T4s all the time, not challenge modes though. People do LFG it. And they are adding Rage Strike LFG in an upcoming patch. Okay, so it's things that they're starting to expand upon. It's just nobody does it except for sellers. I mean, hey, man, listen. I'm not that mad at sellers as long as they're like doing in-game currency stuff. If you're doing real life money, then we got a problem. They have LFG for it now, but it's really a lousy system. They're adding the quick play mode like they have for Fractals. Oh, interesting. I would assume that LFG was like, you guys get the group together and then you all travel out there. Ooh. Quick play Fractals sound interesting. Okay. We're getting there. How many do we need? Oh, I still need 9 more. That's okay. We're getting there, we're getting there. Kill rats, clean up gears and junk. Chide lazy workers? What does that mean? And keep Flame Legion away from the wrecking yard. Okay. If you hit Y, you can see the LFG system. Okay, so here's the LFG. Okay, so that's, I guess, the friend list. Then we got, okay. What does this mean? How did I have a follower? Sure, whatever, I don't know what that means. Okay, gather together in a party to explore. Gather others in a squad to explore. Heed the rallying criteria is under attack. Only a well-organized squad. Okay, so there's that. Right after reset, there are usually groups doing T4 dailies and kind of dumb system. I just get tiers 2 and 3. Okay, hold on. So you can only do certain fractals at certain levels? Oh, okay. Some of this stuff I'm just going to have to actually see for myself. Don't worry about all this jargon right now. T1, Rex, etc. You'll get there. Yeah, I think once I actually get my Necromancer up to 80 and start to kind of see all that stuff, because I'm really like a visual person. Like if I see it and do it, it really starts to make more sense instead of like trying to think my way through it, especially when I have no like baseline reference. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Probably Monday night, once I get off work and stuff and start getting back into a routine, I'll probably start doing more of the, like, getting my Necromancer to the full level. Because I would like to hit 80 and start doing some of this stuff so I can actually see what it's like. Ooh, got him. Got him. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's run and grab that. I thought I was still part of that heart over there, and I'm not. Yeah, I think once I kind of experience it and kind of see how it works, I think we'll be alright. Oh, hold on. Gotta heal this worker. Sir, you cannot die. There's work to be done. You do not have my permission to die yet. Ooh, and we leveled up. Ooh, which means we get the offhand. Yeah, buddy. Do I want to get a shield and maybe do like a sword and board and then dual wield offhand? World vs. World reset is today. I'm really nervous because it's a high level guild. I'm not very good at World v World. Hey man, the only way you're going to get better at World v World is if you keep practicing, play it some more. And at the end of the day, you know, you have some fun, and if you like it, great. If not, you know, you find something else. Skip the shield. Why skip the shield, Takamori? Is sword and board not good? Should I do great sword and then dual wield swords in the other hand? Yeah, I might have to switch guilds at some point. If I'm too bad, they'll probably just kick me. Shields are not great on most specs, and the few that use it are defensive healers. Okay, cool. So we're not doing that then. Okay. Equip that. I don't have my offhand yet, do I? No, that's locked it until 10. Okay. Alright, so what do we have now? Now we have Arcing Slice, Burst, deliver a circular attack. Oh. Oh. Is that my spin to win? Greatsword Swing, slash your foe, slice your foe, hit your foe with a final brutal strike. Okay, so now I get vulnerability, not bleed. But can definitely do one two-handed set and one dual-wield set when you have them. The real warrior spin to win is offhand axe. Okay, cool. I'll have to remember offhand axe. Oh, whirlwind attack. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. But 100 blades repeatedly strike multiple foes. Last strike deals extra damage. Okay. Throw your greatsword at your foe so that it returns to you. What? Crippling foes along the way. Okay. That's awesome. That's cool. Set that. Oh my god, that feels chunky. Oh. You feel like you're hitting shit. Boom. Okay, maybe not. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Alright, this feels good. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Maybe I should have finished Necromancer first. Beautiful. Okay. I just wanted to say thanks for your help with clearing the wrecking yard between battling the ghosts and the Flame Legion. It seems like there's no time left for simple upkeep and maintenance. The wrecking yard has fallen into a sad state lately, but it is still vital to supplying the Iron Legion with enough metal to feed into the smelter. Without those raw materials, they couldn't continue to produce the war machinery we need for victory. You should know that your efforts were greatly appreciated. Well, thank you, Scar. Even though I don't trust you, because the last time I trusted someone named Scar, they killed Mufasa. We ain't having that again. And it just so happens that you are also probably a tiger. Or a lion, sorry. Okay. And I love that I already have a mount. That's great. Away we go. Gimme the haunch is a mesmer. That is a cool mount skin though. I know that much. And he's gone. Oh, it's way up there. Okay. We're making our way back there. Nearby event. Has that started yet? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, it has. mortars remaining. Dude, why am I so zoomed in again? Oh, that felt good. Okay. Dude, this guy is just... Okay, that wasn't him, that was the mortar. But it sounds like he is pumping. Oh, and you can control where it goes. Okay, I don't like that just stands in place. I expect it to, like, have some movement. Okay. Dang it, I literally just said, oh, okay, so using these skills also takes adrenaline? So you build adrenaline up with your main attack, and then you use adrenaline to make your other attacks. Okay, so now if I want to, I can hit shift 1 for my ability. Let's try that. Holy moly, I jumped that bad boy. Okay, hold on. Nope, nope, where are you at? Restored lamps. Get out of here. Get. Go on, get. Suspicious user. What a surprise considering they're trying to sell viewers. It's crazy, man. Warrior's pretty chill, but I didn't find it super fun. Maybe I'm liking it because it just feels chunky and it's new. What, see, that's the thing. I'm not quite sure what its specializations are yet. So maybe the specializations just aren't great. Maybe the base class feels okay, but the other ones aren't all that fun. You know what I mean? That could be. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Chunk 'em. Yeah, get him out of here. Yeah, I need to get Paragon on one of my warriors. Bladesworn uses a special gun saber to hit hard, like the hardest hitting skill in the game. I'm not... Final Fantasy XIV has a gun breaker, and it just uses like a gun blade. Not a huge fan of that. I don't know how it feels in this game. Could be completely different. I could be completely wrong. But just going off of experience, I don't know about that. Okay. Spellbreaker, a very cool warrior spec that has some very neat reactionary play, like counterattack style. Ooh, that sounds kind of cool. Is that like almost like a magus, where you get some spells and some sword, kind of like a blade singer in D&D? Because if it is, that'd be kind of cool. Might try that. Alright, so let's, what do we got here? Heavy armor, beautiful. Okay, so we'll take that. Come on, yes. Heavy armor. Heavy armor. And the heavy armor. Okay, so let's equip. Cool, alright, so we got some stuff. That's great. You get an ability when you activate it. For a short period of time, you negate the next attack and then do a strong counter. Oh, so you, hold on. You mean to tell me I can be Meliodas? I could literally play 7 Deadly Sins up in this bitch? That might be up my alley. I should change from a Char to an Asura just so I can be the same height as Meliodas. Writing to pass along to you the enormous gratitude of the villagers of Smokestead for your recent help, your efforts in aiding our attempts to regain control of the vineyards outside Smokestead village were an inspiration to those of us who were beginning to weary to this seemingly endless conflict. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That'd be some sick RP. I could totally do it. Berserker, which is close to core warrior, but you use adrenaline to go berserk, which of course gives you stat bonuses, but also basically allows you to spam your F1 attack, which is improved over core warrior's F1. I mean, I gotta say, I do love a berserker. You know, you get that big, beefy looking dude, which kind of fits the char, and you just, like Conan the Barbarian, you got your sword and you're just mowing people down. So it does sound like it's got two really cool elite specializations. Bloodsworn, it could be really good. I could be way off with the gun saber thing. Just right off the bat, that does not catch me like the other two does. Downskill 2 vistas and the Black Lion Trading Company. Alright. I'm still 2 levels away from the good stuff. Okay. Let's go down here, grab this, we'll then grab that vista. And that looks like it's maybe the bottom of the zone. I'll need to open this, but it looks like we're getting towards the bottom of the zone here. Maybe this is the farthest, and then this, it's probably encased here. Yeah, I ended up going Berserker, so since I wasn't really enjoying Warrior, I didn't enjoy Berserker. That's fair. I mean, from what Takamori was saying, Berserker is like more Warrior on your Warrior. So if you don't like Warrior, I can definitely understand not liking that. The newest is Paragon, which is typically more support healer, inspiring party and buffs, and heals with shouts, but can certainly DPS, focusing on buffing themselves. Okay. So here's what I think we do. Once we get the Necromancer and the Reaper going, I think we come back to the Warrior. We try out the Berserker and the Spellbreaker, but that Paragon to me feels like it should come more from Guardian than Warrior. I feel like the Paragon is a Guardian specialization. But that sounds really cool. I like that kind of playstyle, because it makes me feel like a Paladin. You got all the heavy armor, you got a big two-handed weapon, and you're just leading the charge and like healing people. Like, that sounds awesome. You're just like warrior shouting, yelling, and screaming. Like, I feel like that would be me if I was like in this kind of world, just yelling at people. Okay, what do we got? Defeat ghosts, assist Ash Legion patrols, rescue down soldiers, and destroy Ascalonian artifacts and statues. Okay. Let's get it going. Oh, hey. So if I use this... Oh no, that built. Okay, so if that builds... Do I just lose it over time, maybe? Guardian has some Paladin RP ability too, but is more like a Holy Warrior. Guardian's new spec Luminary really gives a lot of people that Holy Warrior support healer fantasy. Okay, that's definitely one we're gonna want to look at too. Then that sounds cool. I like that playstyle. I've been playing a Paladin in WoW for a long time. So that kind of like fantasy of a character speaks to me on like a spiritual level. Dude, the two-handed hits feel so good. Like, I feel like I'm a big bruiser, dude. Get back here. Where you going? Get out of here. Get that crap out of here. Okay, we're close enough. I mean, that just feels incredible. Paragon, scream at your party to incite them, or scream at them not to die. Guardian, more of spells to support or attack. Yeah, see, I like that Paragon thing. I like that. You do not have my permission to die. Yeah, that's that. I like that concept. That sounds cool. If I end up getting Paragon, I'm 100% macroing that. I don't know if you can macro things with abilities to say stuff, but if you can, that's happening. 100%. Okay, why are we stopping attacking you? You might not have to. It has voice lines for a lot of its abilities. That's awesome. I like that. Oh, and we leveled up. Okay, because we got the heart. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks to you, the Ash Legion is closer to regaining control over Victor's Presidium. As you no doubt know, the area is vital to the Legion's greater goal of defeating the human ghosts. I would also like to pass along the gratitude of the Ash Soldiers who you fought beside. They have spoken of the inspiration you brought with them and the bravery and courage. Cool. Sounds great. One of my favorite is never give up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Never give up, never back down. That's a good line. I love that. Yeah, we're going to be trying the Paragon. I can feel it. 100%. What is this? Ooh, rush. Okay, so I just rush at him. So we hit this and then we hit. Yeah, that's my charge, baby. That's my charge. Oh, wait. I missed what we get for level up. Underwater and weapon skill 5. Okay, cool. Open all that. What is that? Boots? Do I have boots? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Helm. Not sure if I have a helm. Okay, I do. Cool. So helm and boots. Okay, we have everything. So it's just upgrades at this point. Put that away. Nope, I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any profession stuff yet, or trade stuff yet. So we don't deal with that one. Dude, you can charge such a long way. That's awesome. Okay, so where we go? Oh, dude, I literally walked right past that and thought it gave me the little hyena friend. What are you doing? Do you not see my giant sword? I'm quite confused what you're doing here. There we go. Grab this. How do I get up here? Okay. It's up right there. How do I get up there? It really looks like I can jump right there. Where was she headed? Well, sorry, sir. I didn't realize you were wanting that. If you want a fun voice line as a core warrior, look for the skill for great justice in the shout training line. Okay, for great justice. We will give that a go. Well, you can actually... I wish you could, like, change how far you go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get them big hits. It's also a really good skill. Okay. So a good skill with a cool voice line. Love to hear both of those. If you hold down the ability, it should allow you to aim and adjust distance somewhat. Yeah, it let me change like where I was aiming it. Oh, you can. Wait, hold on. No, as far as I know, it's not letting me change the distance, but it definitely lets me change where I'm going. I'm getting to this vista one way or the other. Ooh, maybe we can make that jump. I mean, we're gonna give it a go. Nope. Bad jump. Run yourself into a tree wall. Oh yeah, that's true. That's valid. Aha. Oh, okay, but I got nowhere else to go here. Maybe. Maybe we make that jump? Oh no. Right back to where I started. Okay, so it's just literally right there. Okay, but I can't make that jump. Speaking of Paragon, there's a hero point train in Path of Fire in like 20 minutes. Interesting. So you guys have like, okay, so that makes me think of like a hunt train in FF14. Anywhere other than HOT, kind of silly. The others are all soloable. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, it's cool that you guys have stuff like that to help people out if they need it. And that the ones should be fairly simple for the most part. Except for Path of Fire has some not easily soloable ones like that dude on the plateau. EOD is pretty much all solo. Okay. Depends on your experience, of course. Yeah, that's valid. That's a valid argument. But HOT has some absolutely brutal ones. Okay, interesting. So HOT, find a train. Got it. I'm just gonna pay for my train ticket, and I'm just gonna ride along. Yeah, with minions you can choose pretty much all of. Oh, okay. Well, hold on then. Maybe we just try it with the Necro. Maybe we just go full minion build on Necromancer and see if we can't solo them and cheese them. Okay, so we gotta go all the way. I want to go down here and pick this one up. And it looks like there's a little tunnel here, so let's go there. Okay, no. Don't, that doesn't, oh, maybe, I mean, that might work. There might be a tunnel here that goes all the way through. Let's check. Problem with Path of Fire Hero Point train is I think you need mounts. Oh, yep, well, I'm SOL at this point then. Okay, so there is something down here. Oh, hey, beautiful. I'm glad we came down here. Okay, but not what I was looking for. So, back out here we go. Dun. Okay, there's one here. Why do you need... Dude, this is ridiculous. Just go here and walk down there. What are we doing here? Or a friend with a turtle, or a stack of teleport to friends. Okay, that's valid. Yeah. I used those little teleport thingies yesterday. I tried those out, and those were really nice. Those were great. Super simple to use. You just TP wherever your party member was. That was cool. I liked that. That kind person, Mazebus, was very nice and got me some treasure. So I ain't mad at it. Okay. So good, dude. It's just too good. Ooh, wait. I don't think we have mighty leggings, do we? Put that away. Ooh, jute. Beautiful. I need those. I need that jute. Gotta finish up tailoring. It's getting rough. Right now, I legit have a Snow Crows featured build for Core Warrior. It's hilarious. I have no idea what that means. I don't know what a Snow Crow is. Oh, wait. That's a cool looking shield, man. Look at that. Okay, so we have boots. I have helm. I have leggings. Do I have leggings? No, I don't. Oh, cool. Grab those. Yep. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So I just need to replace the shoulders, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, Snow Crows is like meta battle. Snowcrows.com is a build website known for rating build meta. They have expanded recently into World vs. World. Okay, hold on. What is this? Okay, hold on. Snowcrows.com? Okay, alright, hold on here. Let's go to benchmarks. Oh, I'm dying. Dude, they're not having it. Dude, warrior feels so good. Okay, let's do that. Okay, cool. I will look at that later. Maybe there's some cool builds in there. Okay, so I got that. That's good. There's something down here. You can definitely tell. Now, how far out? Oh, can I go before I start losing defend the Iron Legion fort? Oh, I got 2 evades with that? We're too good, man. We're too good at the game. You love to see it. Protect Exterminatus HQ by killing Flame Legion. Okay. Personally, I favor Lord Hyzen's or Surma's builds for open world, but Snowcrow's open builds are certainly fine. Lord Hyzen or Surma, are they like content creators? Snowcrow's is the right place. Okay, cool. Are those people, or are they just like websites? Usually just run a raid build and replace a skill with a stun break for open world. Ooh, throw it. Oh, so good. It's less self-building, but then I can do in-game content along with it. That's understandable. They're both YouTubers. Surma also streams. Hyzen's builds are best found in his Discord, which you can find if you check out any of his YouTube videos. Cool. Okay. Surma and Hyzen. Perfect. Thank you. I will use both of those resources. See what I can find out. I'm always looking to see different ideas and concepts behind builds and stuff. See what other cool things are out there, so I appreciate it. Friend, what are we doing here? Can we knock this off? You just died for no reason. You didn't have to die. Leave me alone. I'm doing stuff. Okay. So, is there something? No, there is nothing down there. Okay, cool. We just keep on moving this way. Oh, wait. There are several other great build folks. My Mystic and Sylvari Reaper. Oh, really? Sylvari Reaper, you say? Sylvari Reaper actually threw me a raid yesterday. Muckluck is well known for low intensity builds. Okay, well, if Sylvari Reaper, Mr. Mystic, okay, that's cool. I will keep all of these names here and see what's going on. We'll check them all out. See what kind of different ideas there are. Because you can have a bunch of different builds, which is cool. So we're gonna try that. Oh, there's a hero point. Nice. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you giving me that hero point. Why is that not working? Hello? Can I charge? Or do my whirlwind? What is happening? Okay, let's grab this. I'll do it. I kind of assumed that was the play. Yeah, it definitely looked laggy there. I do agree with that. Okay, cool. So let's charge in, throw the big hit, use the big attack, using profession mechanic skills, beautiful. Get the big hit, spin into the wall is great. Oh, what is going, no, how's he healing? What are we doing here? Okay, throw again, big hit. Big profession skill, we spin at him, charge back in. Okay, yeah, I'm liking the warrior stuff. So what's your plan? You're gonna keep the Necro as your main, or swap between alts and try to keep them in parity? No. The Necromancer is still gonna be the alt, or the Necromancer is still going to be the main. Sorry. The whole reason for playing the warrior today is I'm only gonna be streaming probably another like 10 minutes. We gotta go do some family stuff here in a couple minutes. So like this weekend with it being the holidays and stuff, we have a bunch of other things going on. So since I'm not able to like sit down and play like a long extended section like I would like to for the Necromancer, I'm just gonna test out the other classes and see kind of what they feel like. And some of it is I want to see the other races' storylines. With the storyline for the humans, and you interact like with the Destiny's Edge there at Lion's Arch, and there's the reaction between all of them. I kind of want to know what that is all about, and I don't know if I'm going to get that fully without playing all of the other races, or at least trying them. So there's like a combination of things as to why I'm like on the warrior today. Okay, so we got that, and that. Okay, yeah, see, so that's kind of why I want to get at least to that part on all of the other races, just to kind of see, like, what that convergence, like, that way I'm at least informed for the other pieces of the puzzle, you know what I mean? Friend, why are you still chasing me? Knock it off. You guys are killing me, man. Okay. But that is where we're going to call it. Like I said, I got to get ready to take off. Takamori Waffles, thank you guys as always for jumping in. Really appreciate it. Have a blast chatting with you guys. Each race also has several different story arcs in the pre-Lion's Arch portion based on what traits you choose during creation. Yeah, that's what I noticed. Is that in the human one I did growing up in the streets, and that's why I think it reacted with Quinn the way that it did. So I kind of want to see how some of that stuff plays out, just so I have a better understanding of like the whole game instead of just like one little piece. But I'm gonna take off. I hope you guys have a great Friday. If you guys do anything fun later, enjoy it. Hopefully you guys have some delicious food. Friday being the start of the weekend, always good to kick it off right. But have a great night, and we'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy.